Welcome to He's Got Issues Marvel Comics Edition number 116.1. I'm John Cooney here to preview new Marvel Comics being released April 16th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Amazing X-Men number 6. Nightcrawler is back at the Jean Grey School, but when Mystique comes calling, he may be returning to the afterlife very soon. Next we have Deadpool Vs Carnage number 2 of 4. Two red-suited madmen for the price of one. That's right, good crazy versus bad crazy once and for all. You can bet it's going to be a bloody one. We've also got Hulk number 1, all new direction. The epic Banner DOA begins now. Following the shocking events of last month's Indestructible Hulk finale, Bruce Banner lies at death's door. If he survives, it won't be as the Bruce Banner we've known. How will the Hulk wreak revenge on Banner's assault? How can he? Next we have Ms. Marvel number 3. The all-new Ms. Marvel has already gained international fame. But in Camilla's case, star power comes with a whole lot of awkwardness. Find out why the most exciting new Marvel hero is also the most lovable. We've also got Nova number 16. Sam's adventures with Beta Ray Bill in space come to a shocking conclusion, and Sam arrives home to a very unpleasant discovery. No, it's not the Statue of Liberty on its side. Next we have Superior Spider-Man number 31, series finale, The End of an Era, a tale of triumph and tragedy. The Green Goblin unmasked, a hero reborn. But what does this mean for Otto Octavius? There's only one man who can save us from the Goblin Nation, Peter Parker, the one true Superior Spider-Man. We've also got Thor God of Thunder number 21, The Last Days of Midgard Part 3. Roxxon strikes back, Broxton, Oklahoma under siege, the Minotaur shakes hands with the King of the Trolls, and in the far future, King Thor is overwhelmed by the fury of Galactus. Next, we've got Ultimate FF number 1. The Future Foundation is all that stands between us and complete and utter doom. Sue Storm, Tony Stark, Machine Man, and Sam Wilson face the oncoming. A mysterious new member will join their ranks, whether they like it or not. Hint, they will not. We've also got Uncanny X-Men number 20. Cyclops and his revolutionary X-Men take on S.H.I.E.L.D. They get closer to finding those at S.H.I.E.L.D. responsible for the Sentinels that nearly killed them, but find themselves in even greater danger. Next we have What If Age of Ultron number 3 of 5, Twilight of the Marvel Universe. In a world without Thor, the Norse end times of Ragnarok takes the lives of every superpowered being, leaving only the unpowered heroes of the Marvel Universe behind. Assembled under the leadership of Nick Fury, these powerless defenders are all that remains to defend the planet from the Midgard Serpent. We've also got Winter Soldier, The Bitter March, number 3 of 5. S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Ron Shen versus the Winter Soldier with the fate of the Cold War in the wings. Hydra's top agents move in. High-octane spy-fi action in the mighty Marvel style. Next we have Wolverine number 4. Why did Logan leave the Jean Grey School? Your answers are here. Paul Cornell of Wolverine and Ryan Stegman of Superior Spider-Man close off the first arc of the world's most dangerous mutant. We've also got Wolverine and the X-Men number 3. Who is the Phoenix Corporation? Next we have X-Force number 3. X-Force races their foe, ruthless arms dealer Volga, through the jungles of Brazil to locate a mutant who might be the key to his undoing. But can Psylocke curb her bloodlust long enough to complete the mission? And a new member is introduced to the team. And we've got X-Men number 13, Bloodline Part 1. Jubilee is haunted by Shogo's past, or is it his future? Out in trades this week, we've got Daredevil by Mark Waid, Volume 7 hardcover. Something final is building, and building fast, as Daredevil finds himself wrapped up in an adventure that will send his life spiraling out of control and bring about the end of everything Matt Murdock holds dear. When Daredevil becomes the self-appointed prosecutor of the Sons of the Serpent, the secret clan who owns and operates the city's justice system, the odds quickly turn against him. But that's just how he likes it. Daredevil pulls his allies together for an all-out assault before the Sons can infest the rest of the nation, but he's about to find out just how blind justice can be. Plus, the Jester, a monstrous nightmare, and an appearance by Elektra that sets the stage for a huge change in Matt's life. Collecting Daredevil number 31 to 36. Next we have Spider-Man Newspaper Strips Volume 1 trade paperback, all the strips that are fit to print. And since we're talking about Spider-Man comic strips written by Stan the Man Lee and drawn by Jazzy John Romita, that means every one of them. Collecting all of Stan and John's Amazing Spider-Man's newspaper strips in chronological order, this first volume brings you the earliest classic panels that hit the daily and Sunday papers of the late 70s. All the daily strips are printed in the original black and white and all the Sundays in color, ready to spin a web of enchantment upon anyone who reads them, collecting the Amazing Spider-Man newspaper strips from January 3rd, 1977 to January 28th, 1979. We've also got Superior Spider-Man Volume 5, the Superior Venom trade paperback. Flash Thompson, the secret Avenger known as Venom, is back in town, but will his first run-in with the Superior Spider-Man be friendly, or will Flash sense something perilous about Peter Parker's presence? And as Otto Octavius takes another big step in his life as Peter Parker, could a big part of Flash's life be coming to a close? Will he be Venom no more? As Cardiac returns, MJ faces her fears, and a new Goblin is born. And one question everyone will be asking is, who is the superior Venom? And after half a century, don't miss one of the most cringe-worthy moments in all of Spidey history, guest starring the Avengers. Plus, Blackout wants to reestablish his reputation by killing the Superior Spider-Man, and to do so, he targets Aunt May, collecting Superior Spider-Man number 22 to 26 and annual number 1. Next, we have Thor Epic Collection Volume 11, a Kingdom Lost trade paperback. Thor returns to Earth, but the enemies of Asgard aren't going to wait for him back home. Foes fit for a god one and all, from the Wrecking Crew and Galactus Heralds Gabriel and Firelord to the Frost Giants and Drax the Destroyer, come for a piece of the Asgardian Avenger. Speaking of Avengers, Thor teams up with Iron Man to confront some of the strangest and most gruesome villains in the Marvel Universe, even as Loki conspires to pit his half-brother against the Stone Men of Easter Island and the great dragon Fafnir. Topping off this epic are new Tales of Asgard and 2 action-packed annual adventures featuring Odin vs. Dormammu and Thor joined with the gods of countless pantheons against the fearsome God-Eater, collecting Thor number 303 to 319 and annuals number 9 and 10. And we have Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 2 hardcover. Chris Claremont, Dave Cockrum, and John Byrne took a little reprint series called X-Men and turned it into an all-new, all-different titan that conquered comicdom. Now you can experience the thrills and excitement of their classic tales from the Dark Phoenix saga to Days of Future Past and so much more in this enormous omnibus, including the debuts of X-Universe mainstays Emma Frost and Kitty Pryde, the threat of Mystique's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, Magneto's return, Wolverine's first solo story, and a rare Savage Land adventure, plus the original ending of Dark Phoenix and a host of bonus stories, collecting X-Men number 132 to 141, Annual 4 and 5, the Uncanny X-Men number 142 to 153, Avengers Annual number 10, Marvel Fanfare number 1 through 4, Marvel Treasury Edition number 26 and 27, Marvel Team Up number 100, Bizarre Adventures number 27, and Phoenix The Untold Story number 1. Okay, so that's it for Marvel this week, but there's still plenty of other books out as well, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the DC and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week, with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.